Hello, everybody. It's Una Fierce, Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, it's wonderful to have you. It's great to be here in the space with all of you now. Just clearing the energy. Right. Hope you guys have been enjoying your day. All right. I am going to start off this reading with the Spirit of the Oracle, or the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. All right. Spirit, please help me to bring a clear and concise message for the collective energy for Thursday. Spirit, what would you like the collective to know? Thank you. We've got Cougar Assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. All right, I like that one. I still have yet to look up that symbol and see what it is. It looks Aztec to me. Thank you, Spirit. Goose, inner knowing. You're a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. All right, what about this goose, Spirit? I'm just going to take the one on top. We have Unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness, go beyond the ordinary, and become the legendary. All right. And then, Spirit, can I get one more? Then we have Elk Nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Right. Let's move these little buddies down here. All right. So, Spirit, what is this all about? I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying not to be too loud. I feel like you have been finding a need to be assertive. I just recently did a class about having difficult conversations with people, and they were talking about the differences in the way that we can have conversations. It was assertive, aggressive, passive, and what was the fourth one? Anyway, with assertive, you're doing this with the spirit of I'm okay and you're okay. We're equals in this conversation. We're both okay to have our own opinions. We are acting like adults, we're giving space for the other person to say their needs and wants, and then we're saying our needs and wants as well. And everybody is putting it out on the table, what they expect to happen, and you reach some sort of compromise. Okay. Maybe you have been in some sort of situation where you are being tested with this. Okay. I feel like Spirit's letting you know that this is how we're expected to act. People of your position is the word I'm getting, um, which is, it says claim your leadership role. So you're kind of a leader, okay? Um, you know how to handle this. You have the ability to say things in a way that are kind and loving, yet getting to the point, okay? And I feel like Spirit is telling you that you will attract more bees with honey than vinegar. Okay. Um, so use your assertiveness, say what you need to say, but always remember to be, kind and um, allow the other person to express themselves as well. Okay. We have Goose, inner knowing. You're a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You're blessed. Let yourself fly. Are you going somewhere? I feel like you are feeling like there's going to be maybe a change of destination. I feel like Spirit's letting you know that don't be afraid of this. Okay. Your soul knows exactly where you need to be. All right. And it will guide you. Okay. To whatever changes need to be made. Right. Be confident that the universe is with you. Okay. And I feel like there are going to be people that come along the way that are going to help you. Um, I feel like Spirit's just saying, um, have no fear, just jump and go. Do what you need to do. Okay, don't worry because the universe is with you and you will be blessed no matter where you are. All right, for Unicorn, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. Magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. I feel like you're starting to feel like things are impossible. I feel like your matrix is trying to show you that you'll never make it. You'll never be able to do all this. You know, here's all these problems and obstacles in your course. There's this problem. Now there's this problem. Ha ha ha. We got you. Um, I feel like you are learning that by not fighting your surroundings and just allowing things to happen as they do and asking yourself along the way instead of allowing your emotions to overtake you, you're learning to pause and ask, what is this trying to teach me? Is this a fear, or is this my intuition? Is this an old story, an old belief system, or is this, you know, something that I should be listening to? I feel like by allowing yourself to just be okay no matter what's going on, um, and know that the universe is always backing you up and is helping you along the way, I feel like you can let go of any worries, because you do know that God is always taking care of you. Everything, all the trials that you've come through in your life, are always you're always okay, and you're always you're always successful. You always are. You always set out to achieve what you want to achieve. The bottom line there is go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. I feel like you're afraid to do something new here. It's something that wasn't in your plans, something that you don't see the outcome. You don't know how it's going to work out. You don't know if you don't inside you don't know if you're really capable, but I think really you know you are. And I think that you know that with the universe's help that everything is going to happen exactly as you want it to, but I think that your doubts are holding you back. Maybe this is a really big jump, but I feel like this is just a really big test. Are you gonna trust the universe? Are you gonna free fall? Or are you gonna hold on to the wall? I'm seeing somebody standing on the side of the mountain and they're being told to jump, but they're holding on to the mountain, but the mountain is caving out from underneath of them. I don't feel like I don't feel like the thing that you're holding on to is solid. Which, if you put it in the context of this timeline shift, you know, the three-dimensional world is not solid. It's disappearing. I feel like Spirit's telling you that it's time to believe in yourself. And then this is how it ends up. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. Okay, you will succeed at this. But I feel like it's important to remember where you came from when you're telling others about this and sharing your story. The importance of it, besides just it's always, nobody wants to listen to somebody brag, but by sharing where you came from and your battles and your struggles and stuff, it's relatable to other people. It helps them to realize that you're just an ordinary person who accomplished much, and that they are an ordinary person who can also accomplish much. That we are all able and capable with the universe's help to succeed at whatever we want to do. But it says you are crowned with success. God wants to give you these blessings. Powerful forces guide you. Your spirit team is trying to show you the way. Maybe you're seeing angel numbers and synchronicities. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. I feel like this is just a new way of living. You're realizing that you're creating your reality. You're realizing that the way that you see things and the way that you expect things and the way that you carry yourself and the way that you trust and believe is going to be your new way of living. I feel like that will be the new way of living in the five-dimensional. That will, once we learn this, it will get to be old hat. Is what I'm hearing. It'll be old hat. It'll just be the way we exist. And I'm feeling also that we've done this before. Like, we've done this before. So where am I going from here? Looking at the Earth Angel messages. If I can remember how to open this box, I don't use these cards very much. All right. Sorry if I keep itching my hand. I'm staying with a friend who has a cat, and she scratched the heck out of my hand today, so it's trying to heal, and it itches like crazy. And all right, I got Cougar Assertive Spirit. What do we need to know about that? All right. Emboli, a detox is needed to cleanse your mind, body, and soul of any impurities. Let go of anything that no longer serves you and allow space for new and nurturing growth to fill your being. Even though there may be some cold and frosty days ahead, you can now be sure the worst is behind you. I am rejoicing in new beginnings. And I'm not going to put this one out, but I am going to read it. You deserve love and happiness in your life. When you truly believe that you do, you attract that which will envelope you in positivity. You may feel guilt or shame for your past, but now is the time to turn the tide and forgive yourself. The process can be slow, but don't worry, just take your time. I deserve love and happiness. Yeah, I feel like this is what needs to be shed. There's something on your mind that, oh, I just want to show you the pictures too, because these cards are pretty. Here's Emboli. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe there's something in your subconscious that's telling you that Spirit will never give you this because of the things that you've done. But the thing is that, we don't do things right or wrong. We do things to learn lessons and to teach other people lessons, our soul family. When before we incarnate here, we come with the plan with them that we're going to help each other with this thing, and I'm going to help you with this thing, and we're going to get all the lessons that we need. So I feel like it's important to remember that. We're all just here learning, okay? And I don't feel like it's fair of us to beat ourselves up over mistakes that we've made, because it wasn't a mistake, it was a planned event, okay? You agreed to help your friend teach them that lesson by doing this thing, okay? And maybe it made you out to be a bad person, okay? But they asked you to do that for them before you got here. So, while it's important to not go around hurting people for, just to hurt them, like, and saying, well, it's okay, you want to be kind, obviously, but the fact of the matter is that, we all do these things, and we can't beat ourselves up forever about things that we've done, okay? I don't believe that God wants us to do that, okay? We were made perfectly imperfect, and if we were made to be perfect, we would have been made perfectly. But we were allowed to make these choices so that we could build our character and transcend who we used to be. Okay. So I feel like somebody needed to hear that. And maybe you need a detox. Okay, maybe you've been eating heavy foods that are, maybe you need a parasite cleanse. Maybe you need, I don't know, something. I feel like I've recently I think it was yesterday, heard that we need to be sticking with lighter foods, try to stay away from the heavy meat proteins, and, eat live vegetables and fruits, because we are light bodies, and the proteins are making us carbon based. The more protein we eat, the more carbon based we are. So we're trying to transcend into light bodies. The best way to do that is with lots of water, lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, no processed sugar, stay away from the salts, because it causes inflammation, and inflammation attacks your pineal gland. Okay, so I feel like it's important right now to pay attention to diet. Okay. Um, and let go of anything that no longer serves you, anything that, any belief systems, any, whatever it is that's keeping you from trusting in your inner knowing, and believing in yourself, and believing in the universe to help you along the way. Okay. Ask yourself what that is. What are those things? And are they fear based, or is it intuition? Are they your old way of thinking, or are they your truth? Um, Learn to question your emotions and find out where they're coming from. Okay. Even though there may be some cold and frosty days ahead, you can now be sure the worst is behind you. Okay. And rejoice in new beginnings. I feel like we've had a rough couple of days, if not weeks. I don't know where you guys are at, um, but I feel like we can look at things differently now. We can realize that, those things just had to happen to bring us where we are today, um, so that we can make these adjustments in ourselves, so that we can move into this new life. Tell me about Bruce, inner knowing spirit. You may not get too many cards here. I feel like I'm talking forever. We're only 2 rows in, and my thing's at least half gone by now. What do we got? Lovers and room with a view. Okay. So for your inner knowing and your soul knows the way, loyal friends. Okay. It says love freely and without attachment, and you can cherish those close to you and let them share those magical moments whenever you are together. The energy of love brings sharing, empathy, and devotion. Your relationship will have the strength to overcome complications. I can love freely and have compassion. And Room with the View says times of introversion are beneficial. Take this time to regain your strength and power. Keep true to yourself no matter the needs of others. Your calmness is a virtue to those around you. They see you as a pillar of strength. The affirmation is I feel strong in my solitude. So these are obviously conflicting messages. One is talking about friends and one's talking about solitude. I feel like this is not really conflicting, though. I feel like this is just a need to find balance between the two. Okay, when you're with your people, enjoy their energy, enjoy their time, enjoy being with them. You can feel them without being absorbed by their energy. Okay, you can spend time with them without being overtaken. Okay, you can You can spend your time with them, but don't forget yourself, because I feel like, I don't know about you guys, I'm an empath and I need my space, like just at least for a little while each day. Um, like I love people, but I love quiet as well. I love to be able to just sit in solitude and just be with myself and do the things that I enjoy personally. Okay. And that's really important for me. If I miss out on that, it kind of really messes me up. So, anyway, I feel like it's important to love your friends and to, to allow time with them. But also, as an empath, be careful that you're protecting your energy. You just because you're, with other people, and the thing is, other people are going through this ascension too. We're all feeling the energies of the planets right now, and there's a whole lot going on, and it's kind of electrical and crazy sometimes, right? Make sure that you're putting up your boundaries, your energy boundaries. Okay. um, it's important to be there for them, but don't allow their energy to overtake your own. Okay, and make sure that you're giving yourself the space that you need to clear your energy. All right, unicorn, infinite possibility spirit. Tell me about unicorn, infinite possibilities spirit. Thank you. Ostara. The white hair will cross your path, enlightening you with a sense of trust and belief that things will be beautiful from this day on. Rejoice in knowing what is to come and step forward into the new, leaving all your fears and worries behind. The white hair will guide you through this time, enveloping you in a magic and mystery. Affirmation you can use is I am guided and receive more beauty in my life. Follow the white rabbit. I'm also noticing the white unicorns. Yeah, again, I feel like this is a trust fall. We have to know that we are magical beings. We are here to transcend this three-dimensional way of living. We're here to learn of our abilities. We have all these, our DNA is awakening. We have these magical abilities within us that we never knew we had. Well, we didn't have before, at least not in this experience. It's all waking up now, though, and I think that each day we're noticing it a little bit more. Our telepathy's going online, our intuition is getting clearer. I feel like the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. We really just need to step into our new life. I feel like we just need to, our new life already exists on some timeline, but we have to be able to allow ourselves, through our frequencies, through our knowing that it's for us, and for our trust and our gratitude to the universe, that thank you that this is here for me. I know that it is, and I'm just gonna sing songs of praise and thanks, and because I know that it's there. I know that I'm here. I know that it's coming. I know that it's already here for me. and just the trick is to be able to not get sucked in to all the trips, the trip falls. I don't know what a trip fall is, but um, the tricks, the archon energies, the pitfalls, I guess is probably what the pitfalls. I don't know. Maybe that's what I heard. All the traps. We have to recognize them as it's just a distraction. It's not meant to hold us back. But we have to see it as a distraction. We have to recognize it when it happens that this is not the end all be all. This thing that's happening is not going to end me. What is it? What is it showing me? What is it teaching me? What do I need to know about this? Am I responding from fear? Am I responding from my intuition? Is it an old belief system? Is it what I know is true to be now? My real, true, authentic self, my Christ consciousness self knows how am I going to respond to this? It's a test. We have to stop allowing the dark energies to interfere in our ascension. We have to realize that our spirit guides and our ancestors and our spirit team, our angels are showing us the way. We have to pay attention to the things that we see and hear and feel and the messages and put ourselves on that frequency of knowing that it's all working out for us exactly as it should. Well, that was fast. Okay, Spirit, give me the one for elk. Okay, here it is. All right, we've got Bringer of Light. The glow of a candle brings a gift of renewal and sacredness beyond time. The spiritual flame burns away the untrue to bring you clear sight. Watch the entrancing flame dancing in a dark room. Allow it to transform and transcend the everyday and mundane and bring your being into a state of focus and purified by the light. Yeah. We have to focus on the light. We are a lighthouse. We are here to show others how to do this, what we're talking about here. We have to focus on what we're here to do and not allow anything to get in the way. And this will be heavily rewarded. The universe wants to bless us for this job. And noticing you're crowned with success. Spirit wants to give you your crown. This is making it to heaven. And you're teaching others the way. I feel like this is too important to allow anybody's opinions, anybody's battles, any job, any money tie, any anything to get in the way of this. This is your destiny. This is the reason you came. So that was actually a half hour, a little more than that. Sorry, there's not a whole lot of cards out here to look at, but I feel like the message has been said. So I'm going to end this reading here. If you guys like the way that I read, I would appreciate your likes and subscribes. Tell a friend, make a comment. Any way that you want to interact with the channel is amazing. It helps the channel grow, so I appreciate all of it. I like to get the messages out to the collective, so that all helps. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you guys all have a wonderful Thursday. I'll see you again soon. Bye.